problems. Alright. No. Alright. Hi everybody, it's Yuki here. It's been a while since I've been on here. But welcome if you are wanting to be part of the chat. I'm not, still newbie at this, so please do not kill me. Alright, so let's see what we can collect for their ingredients. We have to do this little chat thingy. So that's usually why it gets on my butt for that. And this one, I think that's the last one. Yeah. Okay, see, look, the red notification is going. Alright. So let's go to these phone numbers. I say phone numbers. Woohoo, I got one. Like, one will ever do me any good. Alright. Let's see. Unfinished. Whoops. That's... Oh, and let's see if I can buy anything, Oops. Wrong thing. This part, and then this thing. And then, of course, you can buy all that. Then we can buy the outfit, this one. Then we can buy this one. Then we can get these one. How many times? I don't know. 3 times. 3 times tops. The reason why I'm buying all of these is because you can get diamonds, and these diamonds can actually help you do pulls and stuff like that. Alright, cool. So, let's go buy stuff. Oh, and he's messaging me. But let me just upgrade this thing first. We only do it twice, because that's how many times we bought it. Twice. We got 40 diamonds. Cool. Now we know. And now we'll go straight to these messages. I have a lot of missed calls. A lot of missed calls. So let's get through these missed calls. Xavier, why are you calling me at this hour? You woke up early today.
The fire department is here for a routine inspection. You're not home, so they asked me if I had your contact information. You sound like you're trying to catch your breath. Did you go out for a run?
Yeah, I did at least 2 laps around the apartment complex before you called.
Is the association doing another physical assessment next week?
No?
Then why are you exercising right now? It's the weekend.
I'm not doing it willingly. I'm chasing a dog.
Why?
Do you remember the pupper we saw at the entrance of our apartment complex last week? We were on our way home.
Yeah? He was a little dirty, but he had a collar and a broken leash. We didn't think he was a stray.
Yeah, that one. I bumped into him today. I overheard a woman downstairs talking about losing her dog the other day. Since this one was staying in the area, I thought he might be hers. I figured I should catch him so she can confirm it. He's too cautious, though. He runs away as soon as I get close. I tried every trick in the book, but I can't even get near him.
You shouldn't rush it. Focus on calming him down first. Where are you right now? Wait for me. I'll help out.
He's hiding in the bushes under the 2nd Street light. He won't come out, and the bushes are too thick for me to get to him.
You could try luring him out with some treats.
I already did. I used everything: beef jerky, dog biscuits, ro- roasted sweet potatoes, even dried fish. He won't move.
What about hot dogs? No dog can resist the sweet temptation of that.
I don't have any, and if I leave now to go buy some, he might run away again. Wait, he actually appeared. I didn't even get anything.
Then is his name Hot Dog? Try calling out to him again.
Hot dog! Hot dog! He's wagging his tail.
I guess that's actually his name. Who knew?
I don't need to leave your apartment you don't need to leave your apartment anymore. Hot dog ran off again, so I chased after him and and called out his name. Then a nice kid gave me an actual hot dog. Now, Hot Dog and I are sitting under a tree. I'm watching him eat his food.
It's alright. I'm already here. You've gotten more than enough exercise for today. If Hot Dog decides to run again, I'll chase after him. I'll get him before he finishes that hot dog.
That is so cute. A dog named Hot Dog. Adorable. Oh, look at that. I got bonuses. I saw a huge package for you downstairs when I came back.
Oh, that was probably the new beanbag chair I bought.
Remember to get it. You don't want someone else to take your beanbag chair.
Relax. I'm already sitting on it.
That's good. By the way, why did you suddenly buy one?
I don't know. I felt I lacked a place to sit when I'm at home.
Do you not have a couch? Or chairs? But you can sit almost anywhere at your place.
For example,
The soft couch,
too soft,
the slipper chair,
too short,
the big bed.
too big.
Xavier, be honest. You're trying to find an excuse to buy something.
It's hard to come up with excuses. Please don't poke holes in them.
Alright, so what do you think about the beanbag chair?
It's good. So good that I don't want to get up.
No wonder experts say beanbag chairs are the cause for laziness and making people just sit on them for a whole afternoon. These people end up slacking off.
You should be careful.
Hmm? I didn't buy it. You should be the one who's careful.
I will. By the way, the beanbag chair is a two-seater. It's more convenient for our weekly video game time on Saturdays.
That means I can use it this Saturday?
Yes, to experience the laziness you spoke of. Weren't you just saying they're responsible for that? Why do you sound so excited?
I thought about it. If we do become lazy, I just want to get you to hunt wanderers with me.
It's not a bad idea. Since you're asking me to go hunting with you, I should be rewarded. Perhaps something like coming over and watching a movie with me right now.
Hmm? Well, I can, but weren't we talking about Saturday?
Saturday is so far away.
Cheese ball.
What's wrong?
Xavier, the streetlights suddenly went out. Do you know anything about it?
I don't.
All right.
You called just for that?
Yeah, I was talking with my colleague, and then the streetlights near me suddenly turned off. Can you maybe think about maybe do something about it with your evol, like a small ball of light?
Sorry, I can't. But if you really want to talk to him, you can still talk in the dark.
He already left. We were saying our goodbyes.
I didn't know you needed 20 minutes to say the word goodbye.
Mm, Xavier, it's weird for you to say that.
There's nothing strange about what I said. I'm tired. If there's nothing else, I'm hanging up.
Wait. There's something else.
Hmm?
I'm currently standing in the dark alone. I can't even see my fingers. I'm scared.
Look up.
I see it. There's a ball of light floating down. This is Sparky Speck. The the technique you used before when we were in the base, right?
Don't give it weird names. Go home. I'll keep an eye on you from the balcony.
So you've been keeping an eye on me for the past 20 minutes?
How did you come to that conclusion?
How else would you have known I was talking to my colleague for 20 minutes?
Looks like you're not in a hurry to go home. I'm not a streetlight. Why don't you contact management about it?
Wait. Don't hang up. I'm not finished yet.
What do you mean?
That colleague was from another squad. Tara and I asked him to help once, and we said we treat him to a meal. I was going to the same way, so he offered to walk me back. I wanted to take him and go home, but then he enthusiastically started teaching me about hunting wanderers, which went on for 20 minutes. That's all.
I see.
Yeah, Xavier, are you still there?
Why are you suddenly explaining yourself?
Because if the streetlights don't come back on, there's going to be another urban legend in our area tomorrow.
Don't worry. They'll come back on once you're home.
But right now,
You already have a light, do you not?
he is such the jealous type. Okay, time for go to Zany. Good evening. What are you doing?
Preparing a necessity required for my survival in this world.
A necessity for your survival. Operation notes, research journals.
Dinner.
Uh, why do you have to say it like that?
Delicious food is a sacred matter.
I can almost smell it. Um, it's being fried.
Thank you for your commentary, but I'm cooking noodles.
What are you cooking? Is it udon? Is it the udon that I told you about last week?
Tomato and egg noodle soup. Also, this is what you told me you liked to eat last week.
Is that so? Hmm. I don't remember.
I found the recipe online. If it doesn't taste good, should I blame the recipe or you?
Blame yourself. Why me? Also, I like udon at the moment.
Your preferences change too quickly to put people at ease.
I'm someone with a wide range of likes.
Have you eaten?
No, I'm not hungry yet. Hmm. Or should I be saying that I'm hungry? Then you'd invite me to.
Try this dish that I burnt?
Wait, weren't you saying it was delicious? Did you actually burn it?
I was distracted.
Don't blame me. I didn't think I was capable of that.
Be more confident. You are.
Maybe you're used the wrong heat setting. Go check. You only needed to keep it on low heat and then you could do your own thing in the meantime. No need to keep an eye on it.
I did do that. I was talking to you. And looking for udon recipes online.
Well, I do like tomato and egg noodle soup, too. They both have their own flavors.
Even if it's burnt.
Yep. Why don't you try it first? I'll come over if it's good.
You're always looking for opportunities at times like these. Never mind. I suppose this is another case of when I know the theory but lack the experience. I'll try a few more times.
Okay, I'll await your research results.
If you're satisfied with it, I'll publish an article in an SCI journal. It will focus on your favorite dishes.
I'm honored.
All right then, the corresponding author will be you. I look forward to seeing your astounding contributions to my research on tomato and egg noodle soup.
Cute.
I was changing, so I couldn't answer your call. What happened?
Oh, nothing. My coworker's wedding ceremony was impressive today. It's a shame you weren't there.
Did anything interesting happen? I need to recharge after working overtime.
Something very funny, yeah. It was completely unexpected.
Are you the main character again?
What do you mean by again? I wasn't directly involved this time.
Great. My interest decreased by 80%.
I'll hang up then.
Don't do that. You still need to satisfy the remaining 20%.
Fine, I'll do my best to entertain your curiosity. It turns out the couple got their dog to be the ring bearer.
That's a creative idea. Did it do its job?
Yeah, the only problem was it delivered the rings to the wrong one. It dangled them in front of the another dog that attended the wedding.
I suspect this was on purpose. What happened after that? Did the
Oh, of course not. The dog is only interested in the treats.
the ring bearer needs a hug? Having been rejected, it must be heartbroken.
Yeah, I ran around the venue with the rings. It was so chaotic.
I can already imagine it. So, did a kind-hearted guest of honor step in to take control of the situation?
You're so smart, Dr. Zane. What a quick answer. Correct. The dog quickly calmed down once I showed it a piece of steak.
Well, it is difficult for any organism to resist the temptation of food. You worked hard during this wedding accident. What would you like to eat as compensation?
Um, sorry, Jane. I just got a last minute notification about another mission. I can't make it to dinner.
It's okay. However, having been rejected, can a heartbroken man get a hug?
Of course. I'll hug you and treat you to a feast when we meet up next time.
That won't be enough for me. Hugs aren't the only way for dogs to receive affection. This statement also applies to humans. You'll feel what I mean when we see each other again.
Mm. Oh god, we're gonna do Silas? Oof. Hello? Silas? Why aren't you answering me?
What? Are you surprised, kitten?
A little. Didn't you say you had important business deal tonight? And the negotiation would run late?
It's done. I already ate dinner as well. The food was mediocre. Yes, extremely mediocre.
That's a harsh review, but also rare. I guess your chef might be getting his salary cut.
I thought you'd be more interested in what I actually ate.
Okay then, Mr. Silas. What did you eat for this extremely mediocre dinner?
It came from you, kitten.
Me? But I didn't order anything.
Last week, a server accidentally stained your clothes when you were at the cafe downstairs from your place.
You know about that? Did you buy the coffee shop or something?
I haven't considered it yet. But if you're interested, I can look into it.
That was a good attempt to distract me. But how is this related to your dinner?
I received a delivery with coffee and a simple meal. I thought you ordered it for me. After I'd eaten everything, I found a card at the bottom of the box. The server wrote a note saying he wanted to give you a meal as an apology. He also left his contact information and asked you to call him about the compensation for your clothes.
But I already accepted his apology and told him not to worry about it. Why would he still write a note?
Really? I thought it was a logical course of action. As for whether his intention was purely to compensate you or get a chance to meet up, it's debatable.
You don't need to analyze it. Let's just forget about the whole thing. Maybe it's because I often have their coffees delivered to your place, so he just assumed I live there.
Oh? Are you disappointed, kitten?
Not at all. I guess it was fate that this apology gift somehow ended up in your stomach.
Enough. I'll be at your place in 30 minutes. Don't order dinner. I'll go to that cafe and get you the same meal I had today.
Didn't you say that it was mediocre? Why do you want to bring it to me? Is Mr. Stylus plotting his revenge as we speak because he's jealous?
I wouldn't be jealous over something so trivial. It's... If we share life's sweetness, we naturally must share its bitterness. That includes mediocre dinners. And while I'm there, I can decline that server's kind gesture on your behalf. How does that sound?
Sounds like you, sir, are jealous.
So, did you arrive at your destination?
Yep. I also didn't grab the wrong suitcase because of your customized tag.
That's good, cutie. Now you won't be stuck in the airport looking for it.
There's just one small problem. Did you change my passcode too?
You mean the 4-digit code for your suitcase? Did you try my birthday?
Yeah, I tried all our anniversaries, important dates, and even your license plate.
Weird. I don't remember changing it. Oh, wait. The tag has a hidden function thingy. Maybe that'll help.
This does the QR code on the back go to the reminder you recorded? Did you hide the chip in it, or does it share our location?
You know me so well, cutie. Everything you said is correct. It's not just that, though. Press and hold the back for a few seconds. The suitcase should pop open. That way you only need to use one hand. There truly isn't anyone as considerate as me.
Oh
Yeah?
yeah, that was very considerate. Let me see. Well, a few seconds have passed. Nothing happened.
Something happened here.
Huh?
The front door closed. I guess I accidentally synced up the controls for my house when I was testing it. Whoopsie.
Whoopsie.
So, your suitcase tag is now a key that can lock my front door.
Uh-huh. What a unique design. I guess my passcode is still the default one. Okay, it worked. Is everything fine on your end?
No, I'm locked out. I'm basically homeless.
Oh, you poor thing. Do you want to stay over at my place for a few days?
That won't be necessary. I thought of something better. I just booked the next flight to see you, cutie. Couldn't have planned a better time for a short vacay.
Wow. Only he's the type to actually do that.
You'll be out of town for a few days?
No? What makes you say that?
I see you have a flight log on your desk. When did you take up this hobby?
Oh, that. Now that you've seen it, why don't you open it and take a look?
It's empty. You haven't written in it yet?
I haven't used the flight log with you to be exact.
I didn't know you could use these things with another person. Isn't it up to the flight crew to fill them out?
Why bother anyone else when we've already got a pilot in the house?
There aren't any passenger seats in a fighter jet.
You're right, but if there were, I wouldn't wait until now to ask you to fill out the log.
If passengers were allowed on fighter jets, you'd be the first one I'd invite into mine. Anyway,
Anyway,
what do you want me to write?
there's a space. There's space for passengers to leave a message, and the flight crew can respond to it. In other words, there's space for the both of us. It's perfect.
This sounds a lot like the message board we had at home when we were young, Pipsqueak. I still remember what you liked to write on it. I was the first one home. I'm better than Caleb. And Caleb's an annoying meanie. His punishment should be washing dishes for a week. Stuff like that.
It's a shame we didn't keep the things we wrote back then. Otherwise, there would have been enough of your masterpiece to fill a whole volume.
But it's never too late to start recording it now. Today we have clear weather, winds at 9 knots, cruising altitude.
That's enough. You can stop there. Don't spoil it just yet. I'll read it when I'm home.
When will you be back?
In 2 hours.
That's more than enough.
Enough for what?
It's more than enough time for me to fill up the precious first page while I'm waiting for you to return home.
Ooh. When it comes to Caleb, like for me, I'm a zany girl and then a Caleb girl. Like two guys that I grew up with as the MC. Okay, time to go to Xavier.
I just got a typhoon warning. Stay indoors and only go out if absolutely necessary.
Is it just me, or is it that like Xavier actually has such like a nice voice? It's not too deep. And it's not too high pitched. It's like perfect. I saw it too. I was about to tell you to stay safe when you're outside. Oh, right. I just remembered something important. How are your plants?
Good question. Can you take the mound lilies and succulents inside? I'm talking about the ones on the balcony, as well as the cilantro, chilies, tomatoes.
You have so many plants. Are you going to be a florist?
I just planted some seeds randomly. Little did I know they would grow ever so vigorously. Now that they've shown their desire to live, I can't leave them unattended.
Maybe you should retreat to rural a rural life after you retire from being a hunter.
Good idea. I should do that. And if it happens, will you come with me?
No, I'm kidding. Yes. I need to think about it. I haven't learned how to take care of plants yet. I'll use yours to get some hands-on experience.
It's not that hard. Just remember to water them on time. Even if you forget every now and then, they're strong enough to grow on their own.
Got it. Would you say the most important thing about them is how they'll remind me of you?
Right. That's what happens to me. I'm always reminded of you whenever I see this small pot of chilies.
Why?
I planted them with the seeds I got from when we cooked with chilies last time. They were so
Oh.
spicy that they made you cry.
Oh. Oh. It's that one. How c- uh, how come it reminds you of me though?
Just a moment ago, you swore that it wasn't spicy at all, and the next moment, well, that chili appeared harmless on the outside, but it was actually burning hot on the inside. It's definitely reminiscent of the girl I like.
He admitted it. No wonder this pot of chilies is doing so well. You must have taken the best care of it. Let's throw in a chili or two next time we cook. Then your hard work won't go to waste.
Sure, wait for me to come back. Taking care of plants is easy though. What's important is taking good care of yourself. The typhoon is about to arrive. Stay safe.
Mm, he is so cute. Oh, here we go with Raphael.
Meow Badge blind boxes, clay artsy burbs, the plaster dolls we painted.
That's what we start with? Meow badge? Hearing Raphael say meow badge so casually, it sounds weird.
I had no idea a magnificent little world was hidden here until I looked.
I wanted to pick a few of the decorations for your car, but to decorate your car, but I loved them all too much to choose. So they ended up sitting in my drawer. And now they come in handy.
It's almost like you saw the future. They'll keep me company since I'm stuck in traffic with nothing else to do.
The congestion might ease up by the time you've done admiring them. Don't rush.
It doesn't make sense. The weather's warming up, yet the traffic is still frozen solid. Only that group of cyclists could ignore all this gridlock. They just breezed right through. It's both enviable and infuriating. Those cords on their bikes have unique designs. They'd make lovely bracelets or hair ties.
I have an idea. We can add those to our arts and crafts to-do list.
For the colors, we could weave in a strand inspired by these red tail lights. Another one can represent the blue waves outside my window.
We could also pluck some inspiration from the sky. The sky looks special today. Maybe everyone's enthusiasm for the Azuro's Echo Day has made it a little pink.
That's what I was gonna say. I plan to share that discovery with you during our picnic. But sharing this view of the sky over the phone feels like we've already started our perfect date.
Ooh, perfect day.
I can see a contrail in the sky. It reminds me of so many things, like tree branches, dragonflies, coastlines, or this completely gridlocked bridge I'm stuck on.
I knew you'd still be impatient. Hold on. I think someone's knocking on my door.
That should be my foresight arriving. You can sign for it. Ah, the cars are finally moving. I'll step on the gas to make up for lost time. Wait for me. It's gonna be another Azure's Echo Day, where the gift arrives before I do. But I'm still looking forward to the moment we unwrap it together. I guess that means my excitement for celebrating holidays with you will never reach its limit.
It really hasn't. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Alright, so let's get to the actual stories, right? Because some of these stories that we're gonna do, I'm gonna do the one that has like been a while that it didn't come out until like later. We're gonna do not that one. We're gonna do this one. This one. This is the one that actually like took me a while and a good like 2 to 3 weeks just to get the ones that we needed. So I haven't played this one yet, and I'm afraid of playing the other Xavier one because of the boycott that was happening. So it's definitely something else, and this is gonna take forever. I just realized, and I can't move from the screen. I think, right? Because like I don't think it's gonna continue downloading. Yeah, see, like did it go pending? Yeah, there you go. Great. Now all we can do is just wait. We're playing the waiting game now. Great. I've actually been waiting to play like this one for a while. I didn't know that it wasn't downloaded. I wish I knew ahead of time so that way I could have just downloaded it before I went live. Give me a second, I'm gonna mute my mic. Just drank a little bit of water because definitely my throat needed it. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. We're at 71. We're at 71%. We're 71%. Come on. Come on. We want to get to seeing Raphael and his mermanness and everything. For me, I've only seen clips on social media about this one, but I don't know anything about it. Same thing with the one with Xavier when he's a king, right? He's a king, a lord. I don't know, um, of Xavier. And on top of that, it's like kind of like like a um sequel to the previous one that he had, and then apparently the one with Lumiere is when Xavier's Lumiere is also connected to that. So it's I'm like, is it canon or is it non-canon? You know, that's the thing. Oh, okay, it's ready. Okay, let's do this. All right, as you can see, we have a long way to go. How many chapters? Is it all? Is it all 9 chapters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9 chapters. I ain't ready. I ain't ready. I need to ready myself. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Oh God, dear Lord, dear Lord. Okay, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be cool. We're gonna be cool, cool. All right. Okay. Here we go. We're getting started. The galaxy is about to devour the world. Humanity's last ark, the city of Romeo, perched on a solitary island. There shall be a lunar eclipse, and at the end of the third night, Romeo will be annihilated as it sinks below the ocean's waves. The tomb of the sea god, which is foretold all worldly changes, announced the day in which humanity will be submerged during the first night.
The sea god has abandoned us! He has abandoned everyone!
The sea god is the one who will make the ocean devour Ramiro! He wants to destroy us!
How dare they!
Oh, we're gonna die! I don't wanna die!
At the edge of the harbor, which had suffered years of erosion because of the sea winds, desperate people pushed the sea god statue as they carved with their own hands into the abyssal water. Temples have been abandoned, their altars smashed, precious collections of books and scrolls are naught but ash and smoke. Over the centuries, the people's faith in the sea god and everything that associates with him were swallowed by rising tides. It was only a matter of time before they were abandoned and forgotten. The bride of the sea god suffered this fate as well.
The second night is already here. It won't be long until Ramiro is submerged. It will be just as the prophecy says. The citizenry is mired in unrest. Should this continue, chaos will inevitably unfold. My lord, we must find a way to soothe them.
Huh. It's only an eclipse. There's nothing to worry about. In fact, gather all the citizens and tell them. The tome of the sea god has revealed a new prophecy. We must hold the Wavier ritual and have the bride of the sea god make an announcement.
Great.
Did you hear that? Bride of the sea god.
The guard grabbed my arm and threw me to the ground. I stare at intricate patterns that dot the hem of what Castilian robes, and situated in ironic, and it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. In the past, he was Ramiro's minister whose loyalty to the city was unmatched, yet now a cruel individual after the prophecy appeared in the tomb of the sea god. I didn't didn't you say the tomb of the sea god spreads lies and leads people astray? Not only is it untrustworthy, but you sealed it away in a temple.
Hm. These matters are of no concern to you. Romero shall be reborn under the current Castellan. You will make that stone tablet reveal something, and then recite those words.
Everything is at stake here, and you're still obsessed with your power as a Catalan. How pathetic.
Foolish lass. Do you think you still be alive if someone else could converse with the tome of the sea god? Play your part. You know very well what will become of you if you don't.
After hearing a heavy lock bind of the door, I'm once again left alone in the tower.
You're the bride of the sea god. Why are you letting humans mistreat you?
When did he appear? That title is nothing more than a pair of shackles. Why can't you be the groom of Yuki instead? I don't remember when it started. At first, I thought the voice was a hallucination born from my lengthy imprisonment, but time passed, and the seagulls brought me seashells with strange patterns. That's when I became certain of his existence. He claims to be the sea god, but his voice is too youthful, too mysterious. I couldn't trust him. However, I found myself involuntarily anticipating his appearance. If anything, it made time here a little more bearable. And like a person who was fascinated while watching a goldfish in a bowl, he approached me. He tested me, tempted my heart to yearn for freedom as it sat in the pit of despair.
Don't you want to escape? Tonight is your only chance. When the eclipse hangs high and the tides flow back, you only need to remember two things.
What are you talking about? The sea breeze flips through the tattered pages on the table. It stops, and there I see a page covered in mysterious and intricate symbols.
The sea god's Summoneo staff, the sea's Ritualis hymn. When the time comes, I will answer your call.
The last traces of his voice are buried in the horn. I look outside and see the anxious crowd gathering under the dilapidated tower. What do you mean? What do you want me to do? Are you still there? Silence falls over the tower. I squeezed my eyes shut and forced myself to stay calm. His proposal was too sudden. It could be a trap as well. I'd be foolish not to question it. Even if it's a trap, does it matter? Is there anything more hopeless than being imprisoned here forever? I might as well take this gamble.
Rejoice, everyone!
On top of the tower, Hawkern raises the orb that symbolizes Romeo. His gaze swept over the port's tower, embankment, and the ships with their black sails.
Do not fear this lunar eclipse. It heralds a new hope, a new future for Romero. We will not crumble under the waves. We've cast aside the sea god and left behind our hollow faith. Now, our centuries of sacrifice have changed the ancient prophecy. You will see the truth with your own eyes.
The sea of people are like ants. They're restless. A guard shoves me, and I stumble to the edge of the tower. In an instant, the gaze below me, filled with disgust, fear, anxiety, and cold indifference, pierced me like an arrow. My lord, the power within the tomb of the sea god has faded. I need to use the sea god's summino staff to make the prophecy's words manifest again.
The Wavier ritual doesn't require a sacred staff. Do not lie to me.
Tonight is the lunar eclipse. Without the summino staff to protect us, should any signs resemble Catalines appear. I deliberately lowered my voice. At that moment, lightning tears through to the clouds. The sea churns, and massive waves crash onto the shore. The moment passed. The sea god's Semino's staff, the old age apparent, is given to me. According to him, I need to. I brush away the dust of the staff and raise it towards the tomb of the sea god. Our silent universe awakens in faintly. With my voice, it echoes from afar. He's here. Good. He didn't lie to me. What? Sorry. You mean no data? What do you mean it's not me? Receiving enough video. Give me a second, guys. Just receiving enough. Who's receiving enough? I don't know why it's saying this now. Come on, go back. We're back. Sorry about that. That just did not want to work with me at all whatsoever. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. All right. Okay, good. He didn't lie to me. A slight feeling of relief washed over me as I faced the wind and sang even louder. Who is he who command the tides of sun, the moon, and the tides? Who guides the soul of rest and who guides the soul to rest in distant realms?
She's singing the sea's Ritualis hymn! That forbidden song! Guards! Seize her!
Oh, thank you. I'm not hungry. I'm kidding. The guards lunge at me, but the staff emits a dazzling blue light that repels everyone. The sea guide wields fire and darkness. He is the blazing sun who ignites the lost night. Thunder crashes upon the sea, and enormous waves manifest. A heavy rainfall descends as the storm engulfs all of Romero. A terror of chaos erupts around me. I clutch the staff tightly and continue to sing until the beams of life appear. It points something under the towering waves. I brace myself before I leap into the ocean. He said he would greet me, but this is a little too violent for my liking. Black sea water twists into a massive vortex and carries me away. Distorted, I stop swimming and let my body sink deeply into the ocean's depths. I lost track of time before I manifested, yet ruined, mm, before a magnificent yet ruined structure gradually appears.
You're here at last.
A voice as cold as frigid sea water drifts towards me. Ghostly light swept across the crumbling ruins. Like moonlight, it reflects in my eyes. Before me is a slowly swaying fishtail. It's so magnificent that everything I have ever considered beautiful in my life suddenly feels plain and unremarkable. A human body with a tail of a fish and the power to control the ocean. Are you the sea god?
My identity is of little importance.
Several heavy chains are wrapped around his body. Powerful ruin, Powerful runes, barely visible, keep him immobilized.
I've saved your life. Now then, release the seals that bind me.
Why would the sea god be imprisoned in a place like this?
I could be lying. I can help you. But I can also let you drown in these abyssal waters to keep me company.
If I die, then you have no one else to save you.
I see you're unaware of what you've awakened.
The legend says that the sea god bears a special mark. Where is it? If you truly are the sea god. Come on, observe him.
Do you think the mark can be seen by just anyone?
Hmm. We have to see the mark. The seal of your body is incredibly strong. I think that's what it said. Incredibly strong. It's incredibly strong. Breaking them won't be easy.
Your power alone is no match for these. Its scale is as cold as the lonely moon.
What now? It's not buffering now. So then do your thing. Let it play. You know, or this is so great. That's what did it. Okay. Freaking did it. Okay. Now we're back. Jesus Christ.
At dawn, it shall pierce your heart. The sea's ritualis hymn you sang, that is the answer.
Aren't you afraid I'd take your scale and disappear without a trace?
You shall find no hiding place wherever the sea flows.
Oops. This power feels familiar.
This is the mark you've been searching for. But it was also a seal in another form. The voice of the storm. Come to me.
Wow.
Again. Call out to me from the fathomless depths of the sea. Bestow the inextinguishable vengeance. The sea god's revival has been completed. You've rewritten the fate of these waters. Starting from this moment, you are bound to me. You cannot turn back.
Wow. Oh, that's incredible. Okay. Chapter 1. Done. Wow, that's so amazing. Seriously, Jesus. I'm like mind blown right now. Like I can't even. The storm road. The storm roars, filters through the seawater and resonates as whales' distant song. My body feels impossibly heavy, yet scenes from my dream gradually come into focus.
The tome of the sea god cannot be wrong. She is the sea god's
Give me a second. Oh, okay.
guide and our only hope. We need her if Ramira is to survive. She will be Ramira's future castellan, protect the land in the sea god's stead, and change the prophecy.
There's still over half a year until your coming of age ceremony, yet the gifts are already piling up. We've run out of space to store them. Everyone truly admires you from the bottom of their hearts, my lady.
She's the sea god's bride and was raised by the Castellan. Her knowledge and abilities are exceptional. She is kind and approachable. A wonderful person deserves all the best things in life.
Look at what our foolish devotion to the sea god brought. Death, disaster, and the prophecy that Ramiro shall be submerged more quickly. The sea god will never save Romero.
The bride of the sea god is nothing but a farce! She and the sea god will destroy Romero!
Run, my lady! Don't let them catch you!
Can you hear them? Everyone is asking for you to die. And yet, you're the only one who can communicate with the tome of the sea god. I won't let you suffer a miserable death. I'll spare you so long as you obey me. How does that sound?
I open my eyes. The bright white lightning dispels my chaotic nightmare and illuminates the scene before me. Rainwater flows through the window frame, and it makes the carvings and murals gradually reveal the lifelike faces of gods.
Are you awake?
The sea god looks at me, his beautiful tail having transformed into human legs and an unknown point of time. He can walk on land.
I have prepared a gift for you.
Is it bad that Raphael looks so good as the sea god? Like, picture, yes. He lifts me up and directs my gaze to the steps below. Hawkern's his most trusted minister, the tower guard's captain. Those who had bullied and abused me are now on the ground. Bound, they brawl and struggle, their eyes filled with fear and despair.
Their lives are in your hands. Would you like to deal with them one by one?
His hand covers the back of mine. He guides me to raise my hand. The lightning gathers in my palm. Debris scattered, and the Castellan's crown clattered to the ground. The petals on the floor bloom crimson.
Or would you rather finish them all at once?
My palm is quickly held again. Out of nowhere, raging waves rise in the center of the temple and engulfed everyone. I watch them struggling as they suffocated. I feel a sense of satisfaction. However, an indescribable emotion wells up. The sea god is already has a terrible reputation. Won't this make the people hate you more?
Lower your hand then.
I pause before I hold his hand even tighter. I heard him chuckle as the illusory waves shimmer with rippling light. They reflect a cold emptiness in his eyes.
The faith of humans is nothing more than self-interest. They worship when they need something, and curse when they don't get what they want. Why should I care about reputations? They claimed I've abandoned this world. Very well. I'll let them be a witness to true annihilation.
Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why it's so laggy. Like, I'm like trying to figure out why it's laggy like that. I don't know. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just.
This is only the beginning. Don't you dare become merciful too swiftly.
You're overthinking it. I would never. The dying Castilian struggled to prop himself up. His gaze burns with fury that could shoot flames.
You, if it weren't for me, you would have been executed. How dare you repay my kindness with betrayal?
So the lab pending for slaughter is obligated to thank the butcher. You're insane! I pick up the sword from the ground and hurl it at him. The blade stabs his shoulder blade.
Ah! Don't forget, your life is still in my hands. If I die, you will be cursed to perish in agony.
Then we'll die together. Does it look like I'm scared? A swift death is better than living as a caged bird forever.
A curse.
Seriously, very pretty. The sea god lifts my chin and strokes my cheek. Tentacle-like blushing green runs slowly appear.
You're referring to these crude patterns?
He curls his fingertips. His movements are gentle, yet the runes are being torn away from my cheek. It hurts.
Stay still. Indeed, it's an ancient curse, but it's far too weak to control my bride. Close your eyes.
I hear an eerie sound, something like that destroy. This is something. It's destroying with the pain.
What a terrible attempt of a trick.
Okay. When I open my eyes again, the wisps of murky mist still linger in the air. Nearby, the Castilian is suspended in midair, a water tendril tightened around his throat.
These magics can't be wielded by humans. Tell me where you found it.
What right do you have to judge me?
I won't tell you anything. You don't need to worry about asking again either.
Aren't you a god? Why are you destroying everything? The Muria, Whalefall City. Now you want to destroy this island!
Lemuria? Didn't the legends say that the sea god lived there? The sky, golden lightning freezed. Dark-colored waves surged when the waters receded. Okay, where have you taken them?
They're in a more appropriate place.
Why didn't you just kill Hawkern? A blood-stained crown fills his hand and
You were imprisoned in his cage. How many years?
It's been a long time, I don't remember.
If the hatred from that time could be offset by him dying instantly, I would happily grant your wish at this very moment.
You wouldn't offer me a gift without reason. What is it that you want? Tell me.
You are my bride, aren't you?
He touches the pearls in my hair before he lowers his gaze.
Removing unsavory elements from my bride's life is my duty.
As I debate whether I should confront him or not and try to extract information more subtly, a thunderous crash resounded outside the window. The storm had destroyed a distant embankment. Seawater rushed in like a roaring beast as it flowed directly into the city. What is happening? Is this only the second night? This is only the second night. Romero shouldn't be sinking now. The tomb of the sea god had been returned to the temple. I run there, and I'm shocked that the words of the prophecy are emanating a fainting glow.
This future was predetermined long ago. Whether it's the second or third night makes little difference. You knew this day would come. Why are you surprised?
This place is still my sanctuary. Regardless of what happens, I can't stand by and watch it be destroyed. Legend says the sea god is all powerful. He can
The
overturn
fate
the
of this
ocean.
world is predetermined.
Okay. Is all powerful. He can overturn oceans and move mountains. So you can save Romeo, yes?
And legends are just legends. In any case, it hasn't been long since I was awakened. My powers haven't fully returned yet. Why should I risk my own life for a city that despises me? Mind you, I would have to defy a prophecy in the tome of the sea god.
What if you regain your powers?
Give me your hand.
Cold glint flashes in his as he cuts both our palms. He intertwines his fingers with mine, and our blood mixes. It drips onto the tomb of the sea god. Golden lights, golden light arises from the tomb of the sea god like threads of silk. They unfurl in the in midair, and weave together to form poetic words. The Marians who seeketh absolute power, combat of treacherous tides, divide into the deep for pearls, find a true love. There were hidden prophecies in the tomb. It makes sense now. Despite the fact that I have conversed with the tomb of the sea god many times, I could only decipher fragments of incomplete phrases. Yet, what's more shocking is the meaning contained in those words. I struggle to grasp the most crucial line. To find true love. That means the sea god appears more composed as he raises his hand and brushes away the text and heals the wound on my hand.
You already know the answer, my beloved bride.
You knew you needed me to restore your power. Then why? That's why you gave me those gifts.
You're more clever than the humans I'm familiar with.
Now that I understand his intentions, I feel oddly relieved. According to the tomb, you'll regain your power and stop the sea from swallowing Romeo if we fall in love?
As things stand, this is your only option.
But falling in love doesn't happen instantly. All the while, the threat of this island sinking below the waves looms over us. Mm, should I kiss him, or should I confront him? Confess him? Maybe kiss him. Mustering up the courage, I wrap my arms around his neck and kiss him without any hesitation. The god's lips are warm. Before he can recover from his surprise, I quickly pull her away. Well, has your power been restored? Even just partially? He grabs my arm and pulls me closer. He bends down and returns my kiss. The
A
intensity.
simple kiss is far from what anyone would call love.
Oof, it's still better than sitting and waiting for death. Okay, what did it say? He grabbed my arm, pulled me close, and bent down to return my kiss. The intensity is so overwhelming that I winced and draw a sharp breath.
As long as I'm here, death wouldn't dare to visit you. Do you remember how you awakened me?
The summoner staff is the sea's ritual, and the sea ritualist Heim. He placed the staff in my hands, not sure when or how he got it.
This can temporarily awaken some of my powers, but we need one more thing to stop the storm.
He turns over my hand as he traces the letters on my palm. I can't help but open my mouth. Rafayel?
Remember it. That is my name. Recite my name in your heart with the utmost devotion. Then, sing the hymn for me once more.
Suddenly, his dive into the storm, and his legs transform into bright fishtail as he soars above the terrifying waves. The Samiro staff emits a light accompanying my song. I sing with all my strength and stare at his figure. He glides along the top of the waves, lining from the tips of his tidebreaker trident, strikes the heavy storm clouds. Streams of golden light swirl across the sea's surface. The rain stops and the wind ceases as its subdued tide transforms into millions of transparent fish. They stir up sand and gravel as they slowly retreat into the deep sea. At the base of the damaged statue, people kneel in the muddy waters, yet they see the sun rise behind the sea god. He turns around, his gaze passes through the lingering mist and lands on me. Well, that was intense. Anybody agree that was intense? Because that was insane intense. Okay, time for chapter 3. Hawkern and his henchmen are imprisoned in a water cage that's under the waterfall. They receive my thorough care. I know that Raphael didn't spell Hawkern just to let me have my revenge. For him, Hawkern might have some value. I tried to ask him about it, but Raphael wouldn't give me an answer. As the heir to the previous Castilian, I become a new ruler of Romero. Unexpectedly, some rumors began to spread throughout the city. The sea god's bride awakened him. Now he carries out her orders without question. If she can command the sea god to calm the storm during the eclipse, then surely she can command him to drown Romeo. She put 12 venomous sea snakes in the water prison. They drink the former Castilian's blood every day. The water below Morrison Waterfall is now bright red. I pay no attention to their gossip. After all, I have no interest in ruling a city that once abandoned me. What matters is that I must fall in love with Raphael.
Your Highness, the harbor repairs?
Deal with it yourself.
Your Highness, the city plans to erect several new statues of the sea god.
You don't need to ask me for permission. After shutting out those annoying voices, I searched the temple for any signs of Raphael. This place has become the sea god's residence. To fall in love with him sooner, I spend most of my time here. The problem is, he's always somewhere else. How am I supposed to fall in love with him? What is it?
You forgot about the scale already?
The scale I held in my hand has transformed into a blue seashell. Now it's hanging from a delicate, silvery white chain. Is this a token of affection?
At the very least, it's not a token of hatred.
The necklace I put around my neck and the seashell is like a crystalline mark over my heart.
Keep it safe. It's a piece of my heart. It will let me know where you are and what you're doing.
He can track my every move, but I have no idea what he's up to. It's not exactly fair. In the center of the temple, several springs converge into deep, mysterious pools. The water churns, and the current with white sea foam are connected to the deep sea. Around the pool stands 12 broken statues, their damaged torsos holding candle holders of solidified whale oil. Their heads are solemnly lowered towards me. He took the time to build a pool. I've learned something, however. He likes to soak in the water. Bored, I picked up a few silver leaves from the nearby box and skipped them, and they bounce across the water. I don't know if it's a citizenry is trying to curry favor with Raphael and me, but people have sent numerous gifts while keeping their distance. Is he not here? There's no response under the water. I'm about to give up and catch a glimpse of an unusual light flashing below the surface. Curiosity compels me to dive into the water and get a closer look.
It's impolite to enter my bedchamber without greeting me first.
Raphael floats to the surface. His long hair spreads out along the water surface. I can barely see his tail. It's like a streak of cold yet beautiful multicolored sunlight you'll see during a sunrise or sunset. I supervised the renov- uh, I supervised the renovation of this temple when I was 15. If anything, this place should be mine.
You are correct. I shouldn't have stopped you.
Give me a second. I didn't read that. He tries to drag me into the water, and the churning currents instantly transform into a ferocious beast and approach me with an open maw. I use this momentum to grab his arm and quickly grab his arms and quickly grabs my arms around his necks before the water can engulf us. Rap, rap. It's cold.
Yes, and you could have avoided this.
I was afraid you'd vanish again when I wasn't looking. How are we supposed to learn about each other and fall in love if you're not here?
Is clinging to me like an octopus part of your plan to fall in love with me?
Cuddling can be used to gain affection, but there's also another reason. The cold water driplets slide across the tips of my nose. I sneeze multiple times.
Why are you so delicate?
The water is in your bedchamber. It's too cold. Why is it freezing?
Is there a problem? Only humans have a habit of parboiling themselves.
It's called taking a hot bath. The current carries us to shore. Raphael's tail transforms into a pair of legs as he steps onto the shore tiles inlaid with seashells.
You say you don't want to die, and yet you jump into frigid waters. Your desire to survive is rather wanting.
You said you need to fall in love with me, and yet you're nowhere to be found. Do you actually want to get your powers back?
I never believed an intangible emotion such as love could serve a purpose.
He sets me down as a ball of flame rises from his palm, and I flinch and pull away, but he places it in my hand. It's not burning me. It's warm.
Are you no longer afraid?
He creates several more spheres of fire and uses them to dry my hair close until I'm comfortably warm.
I'm only following the tome's revelations because I don't have an alternative. I won't fall in love with you. It doesn't matter how close you get.
Don't worry. I'm just trying to survive. Don't misunderstand and think I'd actually have feelings for you. I play with the ball of fire in my hands and toss it around. The dancing flames cast a softness across Raphael's face that doesn't suit him. He sits beside me on the stone steps and carefully examines the ornate boxes. These are gifts from the Sinisterays. They want to thank you for saving them from the storm that night.
These aren't gifts. They're displays of submission for the sake of self-preservation. They despise you, and then they coddle you like a babe in swaddling clothes. Faith, devotion, all of it is hypocrisy.
You don't seem to be furious, though.
And you've entertained yourself by skipping those silver leaves. Why should I be angry?
They belong to you. Keep what you like and throw away the gifts you dislike.
I'm not interested in insincere offerings.
Well, I have something that should interest you. I walk to the tomb and retrieve the Semino staff that was hidden behind it. It used to be yours, yes? Now it's yours again.
You are its rightful owner.
Hmm? He gestures for me to look at the ruby on the staff. There's a strange, distinct mark on it.
It's your name written in the Lemurian language.
I wish I could see it.
It belonged to me, but it seems I gave it to you. So it's yours now.
Now that I mention it, it does look familiar. When I touch the mark, something flashes through my mind like lightning, yet I can't hold on onto a trace of it.
Even I don't remember the staff. How do you have any memory of it?
It felt slightly familiar when I obtained it.
Could it be that you also forgot everything? Because you slept for thousands or tens of thousands of years?
What the sea god considers a deep slumber can be called death in the eyes of humans. The staff feels heavy. I place it next to the tome of the sea god. Why would you give me a precious staff?
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I liked you.
Hmm? Maybe my expression was too incredulous because he starts laughing.
You don't want us to be smitten with each other? If anything, you don't seem all too pleased with the fact that I liked you before.
I just can't imagine you genuinely falling in love with a human. But if we truly had feelings for each other in the past, then falling in love again might not be so difficult. What should I fall in love with, though? If I admire his appearance, then we'd have an unstable foundation.
Your thoughts are impolite, I presume.
I was thinking about the god I'm supposed to fall in love with. I'm wondering what his character is. For example, I like to learn about his likes, his dislikes, his strengths, his flaws.
If you knew those despicable aspects and flaws, would you still fall in love?
They say that if someone can accept even your most awful aspects, then it's true love. It touches the soul.
In other words, an ignorant, foolish impulse.
For the sake of survival, I'm willing to sacrifice some rationality.
It's not difficult for you to discover what kind of god I am.
He moves closer and lifts the seashell hanging around my neck.
When the next full moon arrives, you will find the answer you seek.
What do you mean? Rafayel sinks into the pool, which causes the water to splash everywhere. He waves at me unhurriedly before vanishing in a blink of an eye. Full moon night, 3 days later. The night fog blankets the wilderness. Grayish-white blades of grass rise past my ankles. Short trees are scattered about, and their gnarled branches stretch at my direction. The necklace's seashell emits a soft glow. It guides me out of the city into a dense forest at the foot of Mount Onyuna. What's that sound? I quicken my pace. Exceptionally bright moonlight filters through the trees uh, and illuminates ruins covered in gray-green moss. Raphael stands at the center of the area. Water flows from his hands to lift broken stones. They're together. They're pieced together in midair. I continue to tiptoe, and then huh!
I heard you breathing earlier. Who do you think you're trying to scare, mortal?
You brought me here in the middle of the night just so I could watch you build a house? I recognize these as the old ruins on the island, but no one knows their origin.
Correct. Come closer. You're in the way.
Still uncertain, I move aside. More stone bricks float upward and assemble themselves into a wall covered with fragmented inscriptions.
His blood surged to form the oceans. His scales transformed into the stars above. His bones became the whales who bore the sun disk, the moon clams that measure time, the coral bridges that lead to the netherworld.
That's the creation myth of how the sea gods found Lemuria. Founded Lemuria. Are these ruins connected to the sea god?
This place is part of the Island of Songs.
I furrow my eyebrows. How strange. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember anything about it. As I'm in deep thought, more stones rise with the floating water. They connect the broken walls and ruins to gradually form a shrine. A full moon hangs above the bright pearl set in the center of an accessory. It illuminates fragments of the temple's former glory.
It preserved Lemuria's history, as well as the important chronicles of every sea god. The sea god you want to learn about is here.
These are not stones about the sea god, but they're not the story of Raphael.
There's no difference. One day, I will become another sea god who's depicted here. The name Raphael shall be forgotten.
He tilts his head back as if he's using somewhat real yet illusory fragments to search the pieces of his memory. That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Yet you want me to get my powers back, so I can ascend and become a true sea god.
You're not wrong. The flowing waters gradually disperse, and the shrine crumbles apart once more and has returned to being ruins. What about you? After you regain your powers, what do you want to do?
I'll start with finding the person who sealed me away at the bottom of the sea.
Do you remember who it was?
I will eventually.
Empathetic. I nod. I know what it feels like to lose your freedom. You were sealed away for far too long. You must really hate that person.
They aren't even worthy of my rancor. However, I won't let them go unpunished.
He glances at the moon before walking into a dense forest. I hurriedly catch up to him. There's one thing I still don't understand. You forgot who sealed you away. How do you know that I can break your seal?
You are the sea god's bride. You're the only one I would choose. And you were the only person I could sense when I was sealed away.
As he says this, a cryptic smile suddenly appears on his face.
It was ironic. I first heard your voice as you slandered me. You said the tome was worthless since it couldn't find the sea god. However, it somehow revealed the location of his bride, so you were captured and forced to suffer. You said I abandoned my bride, played with whatever caught my fancy, and questioned how I could be the sea god. You claimed I was worse than a sea cucumber. Also,
You're making up nonsense. I have never insulted you. I argue while frantically trying to think. However, I have insulted him a few times.
I eventually realized that when you talked to yourself or slandered me, it meant you were in good spirits. And if there were days when you were very quiet, I could also guess what you were going through.
You really like watching people in secret, huh?
That's an incorrect assumption.
He
I
smiled.
only see you.
Ah! Sorry. That must have hurt. Oh, look at his hair. That looks actually really pretty. I never knew that the ends were like that. We had wandered to the shore without realizing it. The moonlight casts a shimmering glow across the sea surface. Bluntly, distant stars sparkle where the ocean meets the sea.
What is it?
It's to stop you from jumping into the water and vanishing again.
Holding my hand won't be enough.
If you keep disappearing, it'll be hard for me to fall in love with you. You should at least tell me what you're doing and where you're going.
Would you like to accompany me this time?
Huh? He raises his hand, and the moonlight condenses into a strand of silver thread at his fingertips. Then in des- in descends then it descends onto the sea surface. Every stream immediately becomes invisible. Every stream becomes immediately visible in the water's reflection. They follow the moonlight and coil around his cupped hand and dance.
The perfect opportunity is right in front of you.
He releases a strand of moonlight and makes a gesture with his hands that resemble a flying bird. He whistles, and the sound lingers. Then an enormous white skeleton rises from the sea. It reminds me of a fish with large fins and a creature swiftly cutting through the sea's mist and appears before me.
Are you scared?
Don't underestimate me. As soon as I step forward, I find myself at a loss. I'm unsure how to approach this skeletal creature. I feel a sense of weightlessness as Raphael places me directly on the creature's back. His legs then transform into a tail, and he swims into the ocean.
Hold on tight. Should you fall, I won't save you again.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're ending it here today. It's actually very intriguing of how this intricate story is of the sea god. So if anything, this was actually very entertaining. So the next time for my next stream, I don't know if I'm going to come back with Danganronpa or any other game or any other type of mobile game. So with that being said, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and for those who actually came to watch the stream, I am actually very grateful. And if you want to help a poor Chinese Latina girl actually get, a little something something, why don't you become my top fans? There we can have exclusive stuff going on going on, and it'll be absolutely awesome. And please become a fan. Please subscribe if you want to. Please subscribe if you want to watch my lives or any video or any other content that I'll be creating in the near future. And with that being said, being weird is better than being normal. And I will see you guys the next time in my next stream. Jane and 再见. Adios.